This man is definitely a genius. He cuts wooden boards into evenly sized strips. After a smooth assembly line process, the final product ends up increasing in price by tenfold, and it's something nearly every household uses daily. He first combines two different colored wood strips and neatly arranges them in a row, then applies a coat of natural latex paint on the surface. The two types of wood used are oak and black walnut. He then bonds the painted surfaces together and moves them to the joining machine, making slight adjustments to align the wood strips with the machine. Then, he uses a leveling ruler to press them down firmly. After locking the bottom nut, each board must be compressed for 3 hours, until the glue fully dries. At that point, he can remove the wooden board. By now, some might have already guessed what he's making. Next, he pushes the bonded board toward the saw blade, using a vertical cutting method, to slice it into uniform strips with a checkered pattern. These wooden strips will be used to make cutting boards. Since the different wood colors create a checkerboard effect, the next step is a second round of joining. He carefully arranges the strips according to their grain, setting the dimensions for a single cutting board, then applies another layer of imported latex paint, ensuring an even, full coverage coat. Repeating the first step, he flips the wooden strips and places them into the joining machine, aligning the edges precisely. This large-scale joining machine works in cycles. Its main function is to secure the wooden pieces in place. Once the second round of joining is complete, he unlocks the nut and removes the finished wooden slab. At this point, the cutting board's shape is finalized. The next step is sanding and polishing. He moves the shaped cutting board to a grinding machine, smoothing out all four sides one by one. Then, he carves out a groove and pre-drills holes on one short edge. Afterward, he planes and sands both the front and back, making the surface smooth and even. This ensures the cutting board can later absorb olive oil, allowing the oil to penetrate deep into the wood, protecting it from insect damage. After 24 hours of air drying, he installs the finished handle into the groove and secures it with nails. At this point, the wooden cutting board is complete. For better market presentation, he shrink wraps the cutting board in plastic film. These boards then make their way to major supermarkets. Made from oak and black walnut, these pattern cutting boards are not only visually appealing but also incredibly durable. So, what do you think of his craftsmanship? Out of 10, what score would you give him?